Okay, so I'm going to record my dream because I discounted it before and I shouldn't have done that. And Father asked for forgiveness. It started off as I had to go to the courthouse. I have no clue why. I actually don't remember the actual reasons. And I remember the courthouse that I went to is nothing like the one we have in real life here in town, but it was extravagant, and the whole front facing of the building was extravagant, huge, right? I go in and I went with the purpose. I knew where I was going for some reason. I was walking down this long hallway and there was like marble floors, everything to the T, so beautiful, and high ceilings, all of it. I go down this hallway and there's like many rooms, and I never actually stopped to do anything. It's weird, but I walk out the back doors of the courthouse and suddenly it was not like I was in the city anymore. It was like country, and it was like feed mill. There was like gravel everywhere and like machinery, and I just started walking away like from the courthouse. I walked out the back door and kept walking, and then I turned back to look at the back built side of the courthouse building, and there was a Dollar Tree. I have no clue why. I walk back into the Dollar Tree, go in there, and I'm like looking around and like, cool, everything's $1. I go in and I'm looking around and like maybe I could get like some cute Christmas gifts that, but instead I don't know why, like this, I guess why is why I discounted it, because it was like, why am I in Dollar Tree for one? And things that I had attempted to purchase was like Cheetos and Cheez-Its, but Cheez-Its and the turtle candies and things like that. Like there was nothing really profound about that. But I went and I picked up Cheez-Its off the shelf, and then I went and I saw like the turtle chocolate. Pick those up and I go to the register, and I immediately realized I don't even have my wallet. Like I literally left the house without my wallet. And I got to the counter and I told the lady, and she was ringing everything up, and I said, I don't even have my wallet with me, but I do know my card information, like the number. I know my card number by heart. Can I just punch it in the touchpad, instead of sliding my card? And she said, no, we can't do that. It has to be verified. Like your card has to be verified to know that it's you. And she said, but what you can do is write down your card information on this paper, and we can go and have like a background check or credit check or something to verify that it's me. And she said that it has to go through. And I immediately was like, no, I'm turning that down. I'm not doing that. And she was like, it's not a big deal. She was like, it takes just a few, it's not that long a process. She was like, you can do that. And I said, I understand that, but I'm not doing that for the purchase that I'm trying to do today. That's bonkers. I'm not doing this. It makes no sense. And so I left, and she was like, okay, have a good day. And I was leaving. Well, I walk out, but I realized I didn't have any shoes on. Like for some reason, I don't know if when I walked in the store, I took my shoes off, like my sandals. I don't know. But I walked back and I put my shoes on, like I just slipped them on my feet, and then I left. But I did not leave the way, like when I went out the back door and I saw like the feed mill, kind of how the country looked. I didn't go out that way again. I went back through the courthouse to the front again. And as I was walking through, there was, like I said, many rooms, it was almost like a maze, and everything was in its place. Everything was beautiful. And I mean, I was not dressed to success. I was not dressed to please. Like I was like, I don't even know if I was in jeans. I think I was like in yoga pants or something, and a t-shirt. But anyways, as I was walking through, I almost got lost, and then I saw like the direction I was trying to go, and so I was like, oh wait, this is the main hall. This is where I need to go. So I'm walking through, and then I stumble upon, like, it was a huge room, but it was like the hallway just kind of totally went, like the hallway I was going down totally went into like this huge banquet hall. And it was extravagant, huge. I'm talking like, what do you call that, ceiling to floor curtains, you name it. Like it was beautiful, and people were sitting down being served like plates of food, and the food looked divine. It looked like filet mignon, like the best type things, like filet mignon and all the vegetables. I mean, it was so divine. Everything was so beautiful. Here I am, not trying to cause a scene. Like I said, it's not like I opened a door. The hall just gave way into like this huge banquet hall, and people were like dressed to the nines. I'm talking like formal wear to the nines. Men were like in tuxes, women were in their formal dresses. I mean, it was beautiful. Here I am, like with my head down, like not trying to make a scene, just trying to get out of here. And then I finally, I guess, leave and exit. That's all I remember. And of course, at the time, I kind of discounted the dream, and I'm talking to my husband about it, and I realized, okay, there's something here, because for one, back at the Dollar Tree when I was trying to purchase everything, and the girl said, it has to go through, they have to approve my credit card. That is weird, because for those who don't know, is a medical clinic here in my town, and it has slowly, not really slowly, but kind of sporadically taken over my entire town and surrounding counties, to where there's hardly any private practices anymore in the medical community, as far as doctors and such go, that they're all tied into taking over everything. And so I found it funny that my credit card, and not anything medical, like my credit card had to be approved by the medical community, right? And we know, if you are a Christian and you are awake to what is going on in this world right now, you absolutely know that everything that is happening right now is leading up to the mark of the beast. And then also the part where I walk into like this banquet, that I didn't even realize that until I spoke to my husband about the dream, and that his eyebrows were going haywire. He was like, oh wait, because that was kind of symbolizing our exit, our home. Like when we go home to Jesus, there'll be a big feast, a big banquet, like we're going to be home, like, and everything's going to be perfect once again, and set to how the Lord originally intended it to be. So anyways, I just thought that was incredibly profound, and I had to go ahead and document this, because sadly my husband, right when I started telling him the dream, he started to record, and I said, oh no, it's nothing like that, and so he's like, oh okay. But man, did I discount it, and forgive me, Lord Jesus. But yeah, I just thought that was something. So anyways, there you go.
What I also forgot to mention was that what my husband pointed out was that I turned down giving that medical community my credit card information, which in turn led me into the dining hall, the feast, the banquet, which reminds me of those who do not accept the mark of the beast. You're going home to be with the Lord. You will enter his rest, and you will be in the banquet. You will be a part of that big feast that's coming, instead of being damned to hell. So this dream was very telling, and I didn't even realize it. So I'm glad that I'm sharing it. God bless you guys.